let's hear what LinkedIn is doing in India at a time when social networks are the place where brands are parking their, money and trying to get customer interest. And since LinkedIn competes now with Facebook, Twitter, with you name it, quite a few other platforms, how are you attracting advertisers or brands on your platform?
Sure. First of all, thanks for talking to me. So LinkedIn, as you rightly said, we are growing very fast. We are 27 million members in our network now. Before I even talk about what our plans are, I just want to talk about what is the vision for or mission for LinkedIn. So at LinkedIn, we believe that we need to make our members more productive and successful. It's a professional network. It's the network where you come and create your professional identity. You connect with people which are like-minded, which will help you personally or in your business. And then you want to consume information and content which will make you productive and successful. So if we keep that in mind, and when you think about social networks and other social networks, we literally are the only professional network right now in the country and across the globe. And in that professional mindset, we have found that our members are looking for something which is different. First, they obviously want to do well in their career. They want to enhance what they do today, as well as their aspirational. So they want to work for companies in future. So that's the first thing they want to do on the network. Second is they want to hear from brands, and the reason behind that is they say that hearing from those brands will make them do better at what they are doing today. So for example, I'm an IT guy and I want to know about cloud computing. And if there's an article or there's content on the cloud computing, it will help me get better at what I want to do. So literally when you think about all the other players and us, this mindset divide of investing time versus spending time. When a member comes to LinkedIn platform, idea is even if I'm spending 10 minutes or 15 minutes, idea is what I want to get something out of it. It's not a way for me to spend time. I'm here to invest time. So those are the things, and that's where our strategy is more on content marketing. We are helping brands to connect with these members in a professional context, in a mindset where they can add value to them in their everyday life.
So how can brands leverage this platform? We saw Van Heusen ran a very successful, it was almost like guerrilla marketing, the tactic, and what are the other techniques, short of bombarding you in mail, in a more subtler way, how can brands use the platform?
Yeah, so I think Van Heusen campaign was successful, as you said. I wouldn't still use the word guerrilla marketing. So in social world, there are multiple ways to connect and make an impression, right? It all depends on your marketing objective. Van Heusen objective was to establish their brand in the minds of a professional, as a professional dress, right, as a professional apparel company. And that's where they came out with this campaign, which was really to use our social layer of saying who is the best dressed professional in your network. And the idea was to leverage that social layer so that people share, I nominate you, you nominate your network, and that's where the virality of the campaign came through. There are many different ways depending on the objectives. The example about HCL, which is a little more different, which is reaching out to decision makers, business decision makers in US and UK and international markets, which was more subtle, right? So depending on your marketing objective, there are many different ways. So essential ways are every brand establishes its presence on LinkedIn through a company page, and on that company page you gather the right set of followers, which are your target segment, and then you continuously keep updating those audiences about what your company is doing, your thought leadership, your trends. You will not get all followers to follow your company page, and you can amplify that by using sponsored updates. This is our flagship product, which is the only way to reach out to the people on mobile and tablet. So we are investing heavily in content marketing as our future strategy, and that's where brands are working with us to work out a content strategy and leverage our platform and audience to reach out to the right set of audience.
How many brands are using this in India?
So we don't share data at a country level, but globally there are almost 3 million company pages, right? So each company page is a company made for a company and their opportunity to talk to our member base.
And so if you could talk about a few successful brands in India who've done it, apart from Van Heusen and HCL, the two examples you shared before, any other examples that you can share?
Yeah, so there are many. I think I would talk about one of our clients, iYogi. iYogi is a company which works both in the consumer tech support space as well as works with the enterprises on the digital cloud. They used our product for reaching out to business decision makers in the telecom side of the world using content. So they were able to successfully engage with their decision makers, make a brand impact, connect with them. Another example is Mahindra Rise, where Mahindra came out with they have this innovation concept under the umbrella of Mahindra Rise, where they created a custom group on LinkedIn, and they were asking members to participate and give thoughts and ideas on innovation. So if you really look at it, there are many examples, and there are many different ways, depending on your marketing objectives, you can connect with this audience.
Okay, you've acquired SlideShare, and now more recently LinkedIn Pulse, right, has started. So how are these tools doing? I mean, how are they? How is LinkedIn leveraging these? Tools?
Sure. I think this is these two investments were keeping in mind our focus on content marketing. So SlideShare is a great visual tool, right? So storytelling, content marketing is all about visuals. SlideShare, if you think about it, it was more seen as B2B presentations, but some of our B2C marketers also have found interesting ways to use that platform for visual marketing. So to give an example, airlines. If you look at the airline campaigns, most of the advertising campaigns, they come out with their business class seats saying, we have great business class seats, leg room, great food. How do you say that same thing visually on the platform? And they use SlideShare for that. So you can put 4 or 5 slides with great rich visuals showing the business class seat, showing the food you are serving. Same is true for hotels. First thing when you look out for a hotel on the hotel website is, how does the hotel look like? How will a room look like where I'm going to stay? And hotels can put those same rich images on SlideShare, which again, based on our targeting capabilities and using LinkedIn, you can show it to the right audience. So these are strategic acquisitions by us, which will help us in future in our content marketing journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.